Hey, what's up, everybody? This video is part of a series of videos dealing with personal finances and personal budgeting. I'm going to put this same intro at the beginning of each video. So one, if you've already watched the intro, you can go ahead and skip to today's topic. Two, if you see my clothes change or the nice virtual background change, the reason will be because I recorded the rest of the video on a different day than I did this introductory video. So the point of this series is simply to do very quick, hopefully 2 to 5 minute videos where we discuss a lot of topics dealing with personal budgeting and personal finances. So I'm going to record all of these. I have probably over 20 ideas for these really short videos. I'm going to release one a day over the next 3 to 5 weeks. And if there's a topic that you want to hear about, please go ahead and post it in the comments. Maybe it's one that I have coming up, and then I'll release that one in the future. Or perhaps it's something that I haven't talked about or thought about on my list, and I can address that as I continue the series. So without any further comments, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic.
Should you use credit cards or should you cut them up and never look back? Dave Ramsey is probably the most notorious for talking about credit cards. He goes so far as to say that anyone, whether they're wealthy or not. Now, he would tell you that the wealthy never got wealthy using a credit card. He'll also tell you that they don't need credit cards, but he will actually say anyone is an idiot if they use a credit card. Is that good advice? Do I agree with that? Do I think you should absolutely cut up your credit cards as you embark on this budgeting journey that you're on? My answer is no. I do not take anywhere near that hard of a stance. Now, there are a few asterisks. There are a few notes that I will point out, very critical pieces here. I personally put every single thing that I can on a credit card. I get points for that. I do not spend more than I otherwise would. I only spend money on a credit card that is actually in the bank that I have cash for. So I'm not using a credit card as credit or as a loan. I mean, yes, that's what it is. I pay the credit card off every single month in full. In fact, I actually pay my credit card off every week. Now, if I miss a week where I don't update my budget that week, we're on vacation or something, and I don't get in my budget, then I don't pay it off that week. But essentially, every time I sit down and go through our budget and update our transactions, I pay the credit card off at that point. So I'm paying the credit card off every 1 to 2 weeks. That way I never miss a payment. I never carry a balance, and I never get charged any interest, zero interest, because I'm paying it off not only every month, but every week to every 2 weeks. So there is never a balance there to charge any interest on. I'm also not thinking that I get rich off of credit card points. I mean, the rewards, it's 2%. I get 2% back of every single dollar that I spend on the city card that I use, the cashback card. So you get 1% when you spend the money, and you get another percent when you pay the card off. And so I get 2% of every purchase. That's not going to make me rich. It's nice. I mean, it's a couple $1,000s every year that we have that we otherwise wouldn't have. But the key here that I will say is you have to be disciplined if you're going to use a credit card, and you know yourself better than I do. So I'm not going to tell you just blanket statement like Dave Ramsey does that you shouldn't. And I certainly am not going to say you're an idiot if you use credit cards. I'm going to say you need to know yourself. If you're disciplined enough to not spend money that you don't have, again, the way that I budget, the credit card in my YNAB software is essentially treated just like a debit card. When I spend money on the credit card, it comes out of the grocery category. When I spend money on the credit card, it comes out of the entertainment category. It is being treated in my budget as if I spent cash, and then each week or two, I'm using the cash I have that would have gone to that purchase to pay off the credit card and simply making the rewards money. Now, again, I could do without the rewards money. It's not life-changing money. I just find it easier to do this. I do think credit cards are safe too. I mean, I have had someone steal my bank account information, and that was a pain in the butt. It took a long time to get the money back, and I had to change my checking account. So that was horrible. Now, I think if they had gotten a Visa debit card, it would have been just like if they had gotten a credit card, but somehow they actually got the bank account information. This was 20 years ago almost, while I was in college, about 18 years ago, and it was just a pain. But the credit cards are very easy. I mean, I've had fraudulent charges on those multiple times, and they call you. they know somehow. I mean, their algorithms are pretty good. They call you, they shut the card down, they send you a new one in the mail, and it's a piece of cake. You never are out any of that money. Now, if it was your debit card, that money would have actually come out of your checking account. So you're out that money. But on the credit card, I haven't paid the credit card off yet. So I'm never paying. Money is never out of my pocket for fraudulent charges. And that I like about the credit card. In summary, no, you're not going to get rich off a credit card if you're not going to be disciplined enough. And that's not the right way to say it. It's not that you're not disciplined. You know yourself. If you're not great with keeping track of that stuff, or if you think you might spend money that you don't have in your budget because you can make a minimum payment or you don't have to pay it off in full, then no, you should not be using a credit card, because you never want to carry a balance on a credit card. Now, go back, and then there'll be some videos in the future about paying credit cards off. You may have some debt on a credit card that you're paying down, in which case I would say shut those credit cards down, wait till you get them paid off, wait till you build up this practice of discipline in your budget, and then maybe you could have one in the future. But this is going to be a know yourself kind of moment. If you can use it responsibly, where you never carry a balance, never miss a payment, then yes, I would say you're fine using a credit card. But if you're not in that category, then I would absolutely recommend that you do not use credit cards at all.
My name is Brad. I'm with Wooten CPA. My goal is to bring peace to your tax and accounting responsibilities. One of the ways I do that is through these videos here on YouTube. Please like this video, share this video for others to see, and subscribe to the channel if you would. That way you're also notified when new videos come out. There will be over 20 in this series of personal finance and personal budgeting that I'm going to try to keep in that 2 to 5 minute window, so they'll be easy to digest for you. Hopefully that they are helpful for you, and I appreciate you watching the videos.